What's up, everybody? This is Zack, aka Zacky, aka I am Zacky, creator of Jelly Radio and Zack.coffee and many other podcasts. Um, did one video already for today. I'm doing a part two because I forgot to announce something very important. Obviously, if you looked at the weather, it's going to be a snowstorm of epic proportion throughout the country. So basically, I'm doing the weather over here now. The weather is pretty bad. It's really bad. It's going to be raining. It's going to be just terrible weather. So I am pretty much addressing the entire racing and street racing community and politely asking you guys if you live in the Midwest or basically 75% of the country. If you don't live in a sunny sunshine state, please be careful on the road. Be extremely careful. Just be careful on the road. Do not drive recklessly. It's bad weather. It's a snowstorm. There's a storm coming, Mr. Wayne. There's a bad weather, and you guys really need to be careful on the road. You just have to be extremely careful. It's going to be a lot of snow. The snow is going to be bonkers. I mean, every weather people work in weather, weathermen, weatherwomen. They look at they looked at the NWS, the National Weather Service. They basically looked at the feed from the satellite and say, "What the fuck is this?" There's like this. This is like a. It's like a. The expression is bomb cyclone. There's a really bad storm. So if you are, in if you're into motorsports or you're into street racing, just please slow down. And if you live in those areas where there's going to be raining or snow, just avertissement, as we say in French. This is just a warning. Just please slow down. Think about your life and those that you care about. Is just very important. Also, I am wearing a BMW motorsport shirt because it is about 5:47 a.m. And as you all know, when I was in Columbus, I used to working for BMW. I love to work there, and I was very eager to stay there. And my goals was someday, 5 years later, to buy a BMW an M3 or better. But fortunately, this did not happen, and I'm very sad. And that's why that's another reason why I want an Audi, and I will obviously have to buy an Audi shirt and make another video with an Audi Sport YouTube video. But I'm wearing a BMW M shirt because I used to work for BMW FS. I just really cared about the company, and when I was there, a lot of people made fun of the way I talked and the way I acted. They just made Urkel jokes, but thankfully the VP at the company was very impressed with the type of work that I did, and he knew I was a hard worker, and he basically knew that I worked very hard. And while the days where people were on vacation or are not in the office, I basically came early, came on the weekends, and basically first one in the office, last one to be out, and just work tirelessly on getting those expense reports and all the work that needed to be done. So this is a shirt that I got when I was in Europe during my honeymoon. I was in France and in Germany. In Germany, I was at the Nürburgring, the Green Hell. I was very excited to be there, and it was tough for me because, as you know, I really wanted to drive a BMW in Germany, and I couldn't because there were the rental was all sold out. So I drove an Audi, and that's still fine. But it's my dream. It was still my dream to drive a BMW, and I didn't get a chance to get that done. And I don't know. I know that VP, wherever he's working now or whichever department he's in, I basically I hate my former manager for firing me while I was in a car accident, while I was in the hospital. But I know the VP remembers who I am, remembers I was a hard worker, and if he's listening, tell him I really need a vehicle. I really need a new vehicle. My vehicle is not working so well, and ideally, dream car is an Audi or a BMW. If it's an Audi, it would be an RS7, RS6 Avant, or you know A7 or S7. But if it's a BMW, I would love a BMW M3, M4, or a BMW XM if it's an SUV, so that my wife can drive one. She would drive an SUV. Doesn't have to be an XM. My wife doesn't care much for the BMW M cars. She could just drive an X2 or an X1. That'd be fun. But yeah, I'm driving I'm wearing a BMW M shirt because it's 5 in the morning, and basically, where would I be if I was working? I would probably be at the office at 5 o'clock in the morning, just working with a smile on my face because I just loved the company, and I just really wanted to buy a BMW eventually. So as you know, I'm a little frustrated because I've been working for over 25 years, and I've never been able to afford to buy a new vehicle, and it saddens me. I'm just very sad. I miss being in an office setting, and if I was in Ohio, I would be I'd be at BMW FS, but I heard some rumors that appears that there is, BMW only has they have like a design studio where they design the cars. It's like in LA or somewhere else, but there's apparently a secret facility in Silicon Valley. So it looks like there is a BMW HQ in Silicon Valley here in California. So there's no job posting, but if you work there, give me a fucking call. I would love to work with you guys. I know the BMW M9 there's the rumors that it's gonna be coming out eventually, and I know it exists. I've pretty sure I've seen one, and I need to talk to some of those guys, and it's a little above my pay grade, above my budget, but I would love to own an M vehicle. Now I just need an M vehicle with a decent dashboard, UI, good for my music, for all my JLI radios, and also for my I have a GPS navigation system. So I know it's an all-out war between the German engineering vehicles right now. It's Mercedes-Benz, Audi, Porsche, and BMW. It's like it's like what's that Will Ferrell movie, the Anchorman, where they all meet up and they just all battle one another. Como estás, ese? And they just all get one together, and they they all arguing with which one is the best German engineering vehicle. I'm driving I drive a Volkswagen, but I need a vehicle with a navigation system. I really need one. Help me out. I have a GoFundMe page. I absolutely need one, and it's just of a tremendous importance that I have. I'm a little frustrated right now. The stock market on Friday was 4783.83, and it's fucking crazy. Like the stock market says my birthday, and I barely have $30 on me to go drive uptown and get some lunch or some dinner. It's a little bit embarrassing for me. So no paycheck in 5 years. I'm a little frustrated. I need some help. Anyway, like I said, video part 2, very important. Picture that there's a green screen, and I'm talking, and I'm pointing at the map. The weather. It's a snowstorm, very dangerous. Slow down. If you live in those areas, just hit the brakes and just be careful. Buy snow tires. Buy some snow tires. Go to your tire salesperson and just get ready for the snow tires. Put chains on the tires if you live in the snow mountains and all that. Just the weather's going to be bad for we don't know how long, but just it's winter. Winter is here over here. So okay, so that's the video. Anyway, follow me on Instagram. I am Zacky. Zack.company, Zack.technology, Zack.language now in English. I have one in French for langage, and I have one in English now. And if you like anime, I have one for Naruto. I love Naruto. I've read all the manga. I've watched all of the original anime, the Shippuden and Boruto, and I guess Boruto in season 2 will be here sometime in a couple of months. I don't know, but I never got around to playing the video games, so now I do. And as you know, the battles that people who are unfamiliar with the anime or the manga, I've already seen all the battle between Naruto and Pain, and I've seen how powerful both of them are. And it's just, a lot of you never got to see those battles. Well, I've already seen them, and now to play with the video games, I'm only on Naruto Storm 1. There's gonna be Storm 1, 2, 3, 4, and the Naruto X Boruto. I can't wait to play those games, and I just very eager to check them out. And there's a lot to be said about Naruto. It's just a very important story. He said he's the Jinchuriki, and he's by himself, and he's always everybody's too scared to talk to him, and he's always basically just wants to go to eat his ramen at the ramen shop, and he just he knows what it's like for pain and suffering, and he was the only one to talk to Pain and talk to one of the other character, and just basically said, you need. He was the only Naruto was the only one to basically reason with him. That's who he was. So just very eager to play the Naruto games, and if you've never read Naruto or watched the anime, it's a great show to watch with everyone that like anime who've never seen anime. Just check it out. It's there's lots of lesson in Naruto. It's it's a very tearjerker, very wonderful story. Anyway, back to the original main point of this part 2 video. The weather is bad, snowstorm. Be careful. Especially if you have a fast car, just slow the fuck down. If you live in winter snowstorm areas. Okay, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and talk to you guys later.